Casey of Midas, welcome to 69 Faces of Rock. How are you doing today?
I am good, how are you?
Okay. When did Midas first form?
I believe 2018.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I think that was about 2018 or 2019. I'm not sure. 2018.
And where are you guys from?
We're from the Detroit area.
Okay. How would you describe the scene from which you come from?
It's diverse. There's lots of stuff going on. There's little pockets of things going on. There's, little pockets of metal bands, hard rock bands, and everything in between.
Prior to Midas, were you playing in any other bands?
Yes, half of the band. Midas is actually two combined bands. Me and the singer, we had a band called Wild Savages, and we were in a band called Blue Snaggletooth. And then I was also in a band with the drummer and bass player called Fascination.
So when you came together as Midas, what was the initial plan?
Well, we just, I was kind of in between two different bands, playing in two different bands, and we just kind of wanted to trim a little bit of the fat and kind of focus on one thing, and we all kind of had a like-minded objective goal, so.
How would you say that came together?
Honestly, it was just like I had 3 band practices for a week, and I was like, it'd be nice to just have one band at this point. We kind of, as 2 bands we were in, we're kind of, slowly rolling. We're like, let's just go gung-ho on one and make it kind of like I'm not going to say the word super group, but it was just made things easier.
Are you pleased with the outcome?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So your first release was a set of demos, right? And you actually
so we actually put out a 4-track EP originally, and then another 4-track demo, and then we just had those combined, we had those combined onto one record, and I love that record. It came out.
Can you show the EP?
Yeah. So the demo tapes is the combined 2.
Yes.
The first one was Solid Gold Heavy Metal. That was the first tape that came out, and then Still Hungry was the second tape. And then Dying Victims put this out, and they did a fantastic job, as you can see.
Okay. How did the audience react to this music?
So far so good, I think, and I hope they like it.
Well, eventually that led you to release a full-fledged record, right?
Yeah, we signed for this one, and this one's been really good. We signed with No Remorse for this one, so far the product is pretty nice. We're pretty happy with it. I even sing a song on this one, which is new for me, so.
How long has this album been out?
We've only had it out for like 2 weeks tops, maybe. I think 1.5 weeks. We just played Hell's Heroes in Texas, and when we got back, there's a box of these records waiting for us.
So basically, barely anybody had heard this album.
Yes, barely anybody's heard it, and this is the first time they're for sale. It's here. You're the first person to buy one.
There you go.
Yeah.
How many of these songs are you going to be playing live?
Tonight, most, I believe, I would say, actually I guess half. Good chunk of them.
What would you say your songs are about with a name like Midas?
I write the majority of the songs, so they're, medieval fantasy themed lyrics and stuff like that, so, the singer, he wrote a song on there too, but it's not really songs about, babes and drugs. It's more about swords and shield maidens.
How much background do you have in medieval knowledge studies?
What's that?
How much background do you have in medieval knowledge studies?
Not a lot. You just kind of find things.
So where is
I read a lot of science
coming
fiction.
from? Where's this fascination coming from?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I read a lot of fantasy and stuff like that. And I've always kind of had my finger in it. Kind of got into Michael Moorcock and the Elric series, and kind of, Blue Oyster Cult, wrote a bunch of songs about Elric. And so we kind of went down that same path. We have many songs about Ulrich and the Black Blade and stuff like that. But this one, I guess, I would say there's probably less medieval stuff on this one. This one's kind of more, instead of classic metal, I'd say it's closer to like the new wave of British heavy metal for sure.
Can you maybe talk about the songs from this album?
Yeah, actually,
you have it with you.
Sure, if I can take this out, I can actually tell you what's on here. We have Slaves to the Night is just a super, British heavy metal classic style song. Nobody Gets Out Alive was actually written by me and him years ago in another previous band. It was our kind of a Thin Lizzy track. We were trying to kind of capture a Chinatown vibe. Hellfire is Joe's song. He wrote that one. Break the Chains is the one I sing in. And that one I was kind of going for more of an Accept vibe, German heavy metal. Eyes in the Cold and Hell's Frozen Over, kind of a combined track. Definitely more of a heavy load vibe. Running Scared's a little bit speedier. And then Golden Chariots, we just wanted to get a little fancy with it. So, yeah.
What are your hopes for this album?
I hope people like it. I hope people like it enough that we can press it again. That would be nice.
Right now, when you look at your fan base, is it more US based or European?
I don't know. The other guys do a lot of the, they send the records out and track that stuff. So I don't know honestly, but I would hope it's a healthy dose of both.
What's the best thing about being in a band like Midas?
I have a lot of creative input, and I have a lot of freedom, so that's pretty nice.
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.